Imagine a single fruit that can transform into everything from the rope in your garden to the flower in your kitchen. Sounds unbelievable, right? Welcome to the world of coconuts, a powerhouse of possibilities. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating journey of how this tropical treasure is turned into coir, cocopeat, oil, sugar, cream, and flour. Stick around because you won't believe how much this one fruit can do. Harvesting coconuts is a critical step in the production process, involving careful timing and techniques to ensure high-quality fruit. There are two main types of coconut harvesting methods. This method involves manual collection of coconuts by climbers. Skilled workers climb the coconut trees using special equipment or techniques. They use a machete or knife to cut the coconuts from the tree. This method allows for careful selection of coconuts based on their maturity, but it is labor-intensive and requires expertise. In more modern approaches, mechanical devices are used to harvest coconuts. These devices can include pole-mounted harvesters or machines that shake the tree to dislodge the coconuts. Mechanical harvesting is more efficient for large plantations and reduces the need for manual labor. However, it may not always allow for selective harvesting, potentially impacting the quality of the coconuts collected. Once harvested, coconuts need to have their shells removed to prepare them for further processing. The shell removal process involves several steps. The first step is to remove the outer husk, which is the fibrous layer surrounding the hard shell. This can be done manually or with machinery. In manual methods, workers use tools to strip away the husk, revealing the hard shell inside. In mechanical methods, specialized machines can strip the husk efficiently. After the husk is removed, the hard shell of the coconut is cracked to access the coconut meat inside. This can be done by applying pressure to the shell or using a cracking machine. The goal is to break the shell into manageable pieces without damaging the meat. Once the shell is cracked, the coconut meat, copra, is extracted. This is done by removing the meat from the shell using tools or machinery. The extracted meat is then cleaned and prepared for further processing, such as drying to produce copra or grinding to make coconut flour. After shell removal, the coconut meat is thoroughly cleaned to remove any residual shell fragments and husk fibers. The cleaned coconut meat is then sorted based on quality and size, ensuring that only the best pieces are used for production. The efficiency and effectiveness of the harvesting and shell removal processes are crucial for ensuring high-quality coconut products. Advances in technology and techniques continue to improve these processes, making coconut production more efficient and sustainable. The process of making coconut oil starts with the white flesh inside the coconut, known as the coconut meat. First, the meat is carefully removed from the shell. Once the meat is extracted, it's dried to create a product called copra. Drying the copra is an important step. It's usually done in the sun or in a drying machine. The dried copra is then ground into small pieces. These small pieces are pressed to extract the oil. This pressing can be done either through a mechanical process or by using a solvent. The oil that comes out is filtered to remove any remaining particles. What you get is pure coconut oil, ready for use. This oil can be used in cooking as it has a high smoke point, making it ideal for frying and baking. It's also a popular ingredient in beauty and skincare products because of its moisturizing properties. The process of making coconut sugar starts with the sap of the coconut tree. This sap is collected from the flower buds of the coconut tree. To get the sap, a cut is made in the flower bud, and the sap is carefully collected in containers. Once collected, the sap is heated in large vats to evaporate the water content. This heating process turns the sap into a thick, syrupy liquid. As the syrup thickens, it starts to crystallize. The syrup is continuously stirred to ensure even cooking and to prevent burning. Once the syrup reaches a consistency where it forms crystals, it is poured into molds and allowed to cool. As it cools, it hardens into solid chunks. These chunks are then ground into a fine powder, which is what we know as coconut sugar. This natural sweetener is less processed than regular sugar and has a lower glycemic index, making it a popular choice for those looking for a healthier sugar alternative. To produce coconut cream and milk, the fresh coconut meat is first grated or shredded. The grated coconut meat is then mixed with hot water to help release the milk. This mixture is blended until it forms a creamy, milky substance. After blending, the mixture is strained through a fine mesh or cheesecloth to separate the coconut milk from the solid coconut meat. The liquid that passes through is called coconut milk. This milk is rich and creamy, making it a versatile ingredient in many dishes. The remaining coconut meat, which still contains some milk, can be pressed again to extract coconut cream. Coconut cream is thicker and richer than coconut milk and is used to add a creamy texture and flavor to dishes. Both coconut cream and milk are used in cooking, baking, and in various beverages. Coconut water is the clear liquid found inside the coconut. It is consumed as a refreshing beverage and is known for its hydrating properties. It contains essential electrolytes like potassium and sodium, making it a popular choice for hydration and recovery. The production of coconut peat involves processing the material left over after extracting coir fibers. The husk material is first shredded and then soaked to loosen the fibers. After soaking, the material is washed to remove impurities and then compressed into bales. The resulting peat is dried and processed into a fine, spongy substance that is ready for use in gardening and horticulture. Coconut peat is valued for its high water holding capacity and its ability to improve soil structure. Coconut peat, also known as coir pith, is a valuable byproduct of the coir extraction process. It is used primarily as a soil conditioner and growing medium in horticulture. Coconut peat helps retain moisture, improve soil aeration, and enhance root growth. It is an eco-friendly alternative to peat moss, which is harvested from non-renewable bogs. Coconut peat is also used in agriculture for seed starting, potting mixes, and as a substrate for hydroponic systems. Coconut rope and mats are made from the coir extracted from the outer husk of the coconut. Coir is a fibrous material that is durable and resistant to salt water, making it ideal for use in ropes and mats. To produce coconut rope, the coir fibers are spun into strong, flexible strands. These strands are then twisted together to form ropes of various thicknesses and strengths. Coconut mats are made by weaving or pressing the coir fibers into mats that can be used for doormats, erosion control, and other applications. The hard shells of coconuts can be crafted into a variety of products, including bowls, cups, and decorative items. These products are not only functional but also sustainable, as they make use of a part of the coconut that might otherwise be discarded. Coconut shells, after the meat has been removed, can be turned into charcoal. Coconut charcoal is used for cooking, grilling, and even in water filtration systems. It burns hotter and longer than traditional charcoal and is often considered more environmentally friendly. Coir is the fibrous material extracted from the outer husk of the coconut. It is used in a variety of products due to its durability and resistance to moisture. Common uses for coir include making ropes, mats, brushes, and even erosion control products. Coir is valued in gardening for its ability to retain water and improve soil structure. After extracting the coconut oil, the remaining coconut meat is dried. This dried meat is then finely ground to create coconut flour. The process starts with drying the leftover coconut meat until it is completely moisture-free. Once dried, the coconut meat is ground into a fine powder. This powder is sifted to ensure a consistent texture and to remove any larger pieces. The resulting coconut flour is a gluten-free alternative to wheat flour, making it a popular choice for baking and cooking. Coconut flour is high in fiber and has a mild, slightly sweet flavor. It's used in a variety of recipes, from baked goods like muffins and cakes to breading for savory dishes. It's a great option for those who are looking to reduce their gluten intake or add a bit more nutrition to their meals. Coconuts have significant economic value due to their versatility and the variety of products they can produce. They are a major agricultural commodity in tropical countries, providing income for millions of farmers and workers involved in the coconut industry. The economic impact extends beyond farming to include the production, processing, and export of coconut-based products. The global demand for coconut products, such as oil, milk, and coir, continues to grow, highlighting the importance of coconuts in the international market. From the moment a coconut is harvested to the various products it becomes, the coconut proves to be an incredibly versatile fruit. Whether it's the oil used in your kitchen, the coir in your garden, or the sugar in your recipes, every part of the coconut has a purpose. Next time you enjoy a coconut-based product, remember the fascinating journey this fruit takes to become the amazing product you're using. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of coconuts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content like this.